Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this week, I think this pair deserves to be the starting. They are finally on two fertile eggs. So this pair, if you're following the channel, this pair has been together over an year now. Over an year I've had this pair together. Puppy. And they keep laying, but it kept being infertile eggs. And this here, guys, is a pair of tail mark. But now finally they are on two fertile eggs. So I'm really hoping that those eggs will hatch successfully and give me a pair. I was saying even one, but finally the waiting has paid off and there are two fertile eggs. This big guy here. Yeah, that's the father right there. I'm going to put a link for you guys to see the quality of this egg. I'm not going to trouble them now. I'm going to put a link to this video to show you that bird right there in her prime, and you will have a better understanding of why I'm actually really excited that they are finally producing fertile eggs. So if you remember in the last video, I told you that there were 13 eggs. Let's see where I'm going to go next. I think I'm going to go to the big part and then come back around here. There were 13 eggs, right? And out of the 13, we had 8 that was fertile already. And then now there was 4 that wasn't tested yet, including those 2, including the tail mark. So the tail mark pair, the eggs are fertile. And that pair down there, their eggs are also fertile. So out of 13 eggs, I actually got 12 eggs fertile. I think that's some kind of record. That's the first time having so much fertile eggs one time. So guys, this here is in the big loaf. Alright, look at the birds. And oh, we have a pair that has hatched up there. 2 eggs that hatched up there already. So I'm going to look at those shortly. And if you notice, I actually took away about the champagne and the red. I took away their eggs and put it in a different nest because I want them to go back and lay again, which they have been up to the task. So let's see now, guys. Oh, this end down here, she has also laid back. That was yesterday that she had laid. I'll soon take a look on her. Got this beautiful pigeon, and as usual this little pretty one here. Okay, I want to touch on a point, not really just with this bird but overall, because this bird now is approaching 3 months. And I remember that there was a subscriber asking me about like how long the birds take to mature, and I was telling him around 3 months. In that time now you can start realizing whether or not it's a cock or an hen, and you'll notice that they're going through their first molt. So if you look closely on the head, you can let it focus, let the camera focus. You can see that there's some feathers changing there. That's their first molt going into adulthood, or you could say teenagers. Alright? Because this bird was hatched early February, now we are almost we're going down in April. So that's February, March, April, right? So that tracks with what I was saying. Okay, so up here we have a nice pair of chicks. Here they are. 2 beautiful chicks. There they are. This pair has given me saddle, a lot of saddle. This is also one of their chick, and there was another saddle before. So this time Let's look at him. The neck right there is going to have some dark spot. The wing, and you can see it here on the feet, and also the tail. You can see a little dark spot there. And as we know, wherever there is dark spot or darkening in the skin, there is going to be color, whether it be brown, could be black, something, but you know it's going to be colored. Okay, so today's video, I think it's going to be more of a laid back video. I'm just really glad, really glad that the tail mark pair is finally ready to give me something. After 1 year, guys. I think it's even more than a year. Yeah, I've had that pair together more than a year. Kept laying. Sometimes I switch out the eggs and give them other chicks to feed or raise, but they didn't produce any chick of their own. So let me tell you what I did now. Right, so these guys were on 2 eggs. What I did was I took their eggs that was here and I put it in this nest. So these guys right here is now on the red and the champagne egg. That's this pair, Mr. Angerman. So I'm really hoping that they'll take very good care of them. And then now their eggs were also fertile, so their eggs now was moved to the blue bar end that is right here and this red cock pigeon, because they had laid and there was only 1 egg and that egg was not fertile, but I still make use of the opportunity. I could easily well put this pair of eggs in that nest, but I think I trust these a bit better with that set of eggs, and then I'll move their eggs to over there. Okay, so that is what is going on, because really I would like this pair up here, that's the red and champagne. I would very much like them to drop another yellow, but it's like rolling dice. You never know what you're gonna get. You just have to keep trying. This seems to be like you'll definitely be a male, and the thing about it, like getting a yellow male one off like this is not very common, because when you get unique colors like yellow or champagne like that end up there, it's normally an N. And actually this one was hatched from the second egg, so I was really hoping that it would have been an N, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Okay, and the thing about it, this N, the champagne N, she's coming from a lineage that has like they show both sex in terms of if they're hatching, they can give me 2 male pigeon, or sometimes they can give me 2 N, because this is the grandmother right here. That's the mother for this one, right? So when I say grandmother, I was referring to the yellow. So she came from a pair that had 2 hens. So I bought them, thought it would be a pair, but it turned out that there were 2 hens. They hatched together and there were 2 hens. And what I find is that majority of the time she gives me 2 hens or 2 cock pigeon, and that's also a plus in a sense, because when you're doing experiment and you want to achieve certain colors and quality, it helps, because technically this would have been an N, but now I end up getting a male yellow, which is actually more stronger than the N, right? Because it has 2 color genes. It has the yellow, and I'm pretty sure it has the recessive red in it. Okay, so further down the line, that will come in very handy when I'm doing some experiments with the yellow. Okay, this is another little one right here that is actually maturing. This is an N, I'm pretty sure. Look at her, very beautiful. And you all know this big guy over here. He was the one that I was thinking of putting the tail mark N with, if the X is a big guy, I cannot expand around it. Come on. I want to show you his feather foot. It's just growing up back. I can hardly spawn the bird. Look at that. Come on. Yeah. So his feather foot is starting to grow back. Here's the father of the chicks that I just showed you. His feather foot is actually much longer than this, as you can see. The feathers, even though they are that tall, you can see that the feathers are still young and actually growing out. So this here is a really nice pigeon right here. Really nice pigeon. Okay. Yeah, everybody have their own little section. Big boy. Beautiful recessive red. Come here. Come here. He's interested in his feeding pan. Actually. Come on, what you waiting on? I haven't fed them as yet. This is just feeding from yesterday. So they still have stuff can pick on. They always are feeding. Look at those white over there, guys. That's the tail mark pair. They're very beautiful. As you can see, both have good feather foot. Nice size tail. That's really nice. A really nice combination right there. I think they'll play a significant role in the future. It's a beautiful color right here too. So that's basically what's going on around here, guys. The birds are breeding up. They are definitely breeding up and coming into their own. Look at this color. I'm just always amazed of this color. I don't know the funny thing, I've been videoing and the flash wasn't turned on. The flash isn't even on, so all that you have been seeing is just the natural colors of the birds. So let me turn on the flash. You can see right there now their colors are a bit brighter because the flash is on. But the birds are just naturally beautiful. Naturally. Yeah, this little one right here. Her tail is more spread over her head. I'm just assuming it's an N based on its head. The head is very small. Overall, this one is a bit small because, funny enough, my puppy is giving trouble. I don't know if you guys remember my little puppy that was at my feet in one of the videos. Look how quick he has gotten so big. He has gotten so big and he plays so rough. Come on, leg on my feet. Let it go. Let it go. Come on, stop. 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 He doesn't like when I tell him stop. Okay, stop. I need to get back to the bird. Stop. Very nice puppy. Okay guys, back to the birds. Okay. Let's go around here and look at the other chicks that was there before. Yeah, and I know you guys, I know there will be somebody commenting asking if I'm not selling any. But come on guys, I'm not selling as yet. That's the thing, you gotta be patient when you're raising birds. You have to have patience. Because I'm gonna explain to you guys now. Look. These are the last set of chicks from the red one and the champagne. So now you can see I have 2 chicks of them, right? 2 chicks, and I also have 2 eggs. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go back to lay very soon. Within say 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure they'll lay back. This here is a unique looking color. I wanted to get the other one too, but she has run. That's a pretty color champagne right there. And look at her tail too. Gonna have a really nice tail. Look at her. Beautiful stands. Those are the things that you have to look for when you're raising. To know what to keep, what to add to your breeding. Look at them. That's a nice little red tween. A lot of beautiful colors in this bird. And again guys, he's coming from the champagne and the red. I'm just really taking a moment to look at this color. Wish I had both of them out here, but that one run to the back of the cage and it's very hard to catch her. I'm assuming that's the hen right there. Let's see if I can get her. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I got her. Let's take a look at them. It's a fall making noise. There's always a fall making noise. This one tail is gonna be massive. And these guys are coming from the same set as the yellow right there. So I think they might drop yellows in the future. And their feather foot is not the best. So that's the thing, you gotta notice a lot of little things with the birds. Look at that yellow one around there with that massive feather foot. And these guys are coming from the same pair, but as you can see, they don't have a lot of feather foot. But what can happen is that in the future, these guys, even though they don't have a lot of feather foot on them, are displaying a lot of feather foot on them, their chicks can come with a lot of feather foot. That's the thing about birds. It's not always what is displayed or what you see, but it's the lineage that they are coming from. That has a lot to do with what they'll produce in terms of color and also in terms of quality and everything overall. So the lineage have a lot to do with it. So the reason why I actually take out these guys, I want to take out this chick too. Look at this guys. He's coming just as I were for the last video. I was looking at him and I was saying like, it would be so nice if his tail, cause that's a tail mark right there guys. This is a tail mark. It's a tail mark chick. Look at that. So these are currently the 3 chicks. They are on similar stage. But look at this one here. Look at him. Come here. Look at this guys. So this is going to be very beautiful when it goes out. As you can see, we have black at the end, and there is some white in the feather also, and the black goes around it. This is more referred to as stencil. When you have one feather, come here. When you have a feather and it has the white in it and have the black around it, it's normally referred to as stencil. So I think it's gonna be very beautiful to see this bird when it grows up. Come here. Come on. I want to hold him and show you guys. The birds aren't really that wild. It's just that I don't really try to hold them unnecessarily. So now that I want to display, yeah, I want to show you his tail. This is going to be very beautiful. And as you know, on his wing, has the edge of it has the black too. That's very beautiful. I still have a little bit of speckle colors through him, but I think it's because the dad has so many colors to him. It would have been very difficult for them to bleach out all that color and only leave the color in the tail. But chicks from him may come that way, because by right, and I just say by right because that the standard that you'd want to achieve when you're looking at a tail mark is for the color, for the body of the bird to be white, completely white, and only the tail to have the color. That's what you're looking for when you're looking at a tail mark. Right? So these are the parents. That's the dad right there, and that's the hen. They are back on 2 fertile eggs too. Right, so as I said, I think it's some record for me personally to have that many fertile eggs at once. So these guys were the only pair that had a pair of infertile eggs, but I switched it out, and that way now the red one and the champagne is able to go back to lay. I'll show you guys these. And this pair right here, they're feeding this chick. This chick is not in the best of shape. I didn't get the best of start as a chick, so it's a bit undersized. But I think he will develop nicely in the long run. Just like the little one that I was around there that I was showing you the saddle. That one, when it was actually younger, I didn't think it would actually make it, but it held on to life and is now flourishing. So with this red hen, what I'm planning to do is I want the yellows, I'm referring to them as the yellows. I want the champagne and the red right there. I want them to give me one more set of eggs. Right? I want one more set of eggs out of them. That will make the 6th batch that they have dropped. And then now I'm going to give them a break. And I'm going to put the 2 reds together to see what they will produce. I'm really looking forward to that. Right. Even though the red and the champagne is producing some nice quality birds, nice colors, sometimes you got to give the birds a break. Sometimes you have to try something new, because you never know what's just beneath the surface or what you can achieve. I could put the 2 reds together. They are both recessive red. It's a possibility that they can show a very nice yellow. And also I would like to get some quality reds also. So I definitely want to put the 2 reds together for a time. I have another plan for the champagne hen, but I'm going to leave that part for now. You guys will see it very soon. So as I said, what I want right now is I want them to throw 1 more pair of eggs. So as I said, here I have a pair of chick from them. And also I have 2 eggs right here, and I want 2 more eggs from them. As you can see, the cock pigeon is actually going back in the nest already and calling the hen. See? So I'm pretty sure they will be laying back very soon. And as I said before, guys, look, these chicks are on here, and this yellow is from the same parents. And look at the parents, look at the hen. Let me show you the hen. She's normally an egg, so I already get to show her. Most of her feather foot is broke. You can see that, but she have a lot. Look how fat the bird is. I can't even sponge the bird. Look at that. I'm trying to push my fingers as far as possible, but I can't. That's a really nice healthy bird right there. So this is her chick. This yellow right here is her chick. And look at that, guys. So look at that. This chick and those chicks around there come from the very same parents, but as you can see, different quality. So it's always a gamble in terms of you don't know what they'll produce or how well that production will be until it comes. Let's look at the cock pigeon. Okay, so his feather foot is a bit less. Let me see. Okay, there's a bit of broken feathers there. I want to pick that out. And there, guys. So he's a lesser feather foot. And again, look, I can't spans him. But he's a very beautiful bird. Very beautiful. And again, this is called a recessive red. And yellow is a dilute of recessive red. Okay. Yeah, little stuff. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching another week with these beautiful birds. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment. And leave a like if you like the video. And we have a lot to look forward to. So as I say, guys, up here we have one pair of chick hatch. I think next week we're gonna be expecting some more eggs to hatch. Definitely, yeah. So you can look out for that surprise next week. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.